So, good morning. Good morning to all the ones who are meditating on Monday morning for global peace. Good morning to the Ring of Power. This morning we were connected to the question, still, how can we take care for the light? And what is the transforming power of the light? And I have to admit, for me it was this morning a real challenging question, because I felt before I can speak of the transforming power of the light, I come so deeply to the question, what is light? And then I noticed I have to go out of my mind. And I would like to ask people who are really connected with the photons, with the speed of the light. And we know that light is transported with waves. And people say in the vacuum it's quicker than in matter and then in water. But what is light? And we can say light always needs a source. And for example, this morning we did light the fire, and it was not easy to light the fire in the morning. And we noticed that fire is a transformation power pure, because it always needs something to be visible, that the light is visible. And then I noticed that light is so much dependent from the way how we look. So would our eye not be in a way similar like the sun? We could not see the sun. And I felt the darkness and the light is so much a couple. They are sisters. I remembered when I was in the cave in Israel at the Dead Sea, and very, very dark, and you don't see anything. And when then you light a candle, what it makes with your whole soul. And maybe some people know this moment when you are in the night and it's really dark, and suddenly from inside there comes a light. And from what is the source that this light is there? And I felt then that beyond time and space, there is a light which is beyond transformation. It is something like the source which is always there. And if I know this in my heart, if I have this wisdom, then I can go much more easy through every kind of transformation. So it's like a higher dimension which is carrying all changes in life. And so I want to go with this sentence that we take this week, that we really take responsibility, that our inner light or the consciousness of light is with us. I would also say light and being conscious, it's nearly the same. So it's like that we are awakening to our real consciousness. And my prayer is really deep, that we find back to this natural order of life, and to this kind of being like a child, looking what is happening here with curiosity. If we know about the light, even in dark times like we are going through, it's much more easy to stay with hope, to stay with the inner joy and the power of life. And maybe the last thing, that in our religion we were taught light is good, darkness is evil. And for me this is the beginning of a very big failure in our mind. Because if we know that all light wants to touch the darkness and is giving birth by that it's protected in the darkness, we have a different kind of relation to this. And evil is much more coming out of suppressing this part which wants to be seen and received, how light and darkness is always connected. Yes, it's a shift in our thinking and in our perceiving things. Have a blessed week.